Are you gonna charge for that set of nails? Every once in a while, we come across a set of nails that just absolutely explodes on Instagram. That particular set by Dawn, UK mentor, we take a lot of inspiration from her. This one in particular got 162,000 likes. That's out of control. We have to show you this look. We need to show you exactly how to do it. Of course, we're gonna show you how much you should be charging. This particular set, we're gonna take it a little bit different direction. We're gonna go straight gel polish. The one thing you need to do though is let your customers know. Show them this look from our Instagram and let them know this is a current trend right now in the market that is hot. It is hot enough to get 162,000 likes. That means that a lot of people are into it. So gel polish is a little bit of a different spin. We haven't talked about that. We want to walk you through exactly how to charge for a gel polish service, what we recommend to charge. And with that, we're gonna get into this with our very own Tracy Ryerson.
So Dawn's nails, besides being beautiful, are also over acrylic using cover taupe. We're not gonna use acrylic. I've taken my nails down to almost the natural nail. We're gonna take it as a gel polish service because we really haven't talked about that much and what we price those out. So we're gonna change out the cover taupe acrylic for a different color, lose yourself in go time. Again, this is kind of what happens when customers come in with a picture and they're like, I want these lawn stiletto nails and I want them on these. And you don't have necessarily the colors. You're just trying to create the vibe, the look. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so the products that we're gonna be using today besides our ManiQ Base and Top is going to be Bohemian Rose 101 in ManiQ. We're going to be using that replacement color for cover taupe acrylic, Lose Yourself in Go Time, our one-step gel polish. And then this is the glitter mix we're gonna be using. Our customer is lucky. They found the glitter mix that is on the wall. So we don't have to custom mix in front of them. This has crushed pearl and rockstar in it. Let's get into doing the nails. So the first thing I wanna do is show you how I prep for a ManiQ gel polish service. I've already pushed back the cuticles. Now you can take a medium grit buffer, not a fine buffer, a medium grit buffer, and you can do your prep this way. Personally, I use a medium arbor band, a sanding band. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to even buff when they're doing a gel polish service, but this is an enhancement. We really have to educate our customers that they're still getting an enhancement when they are receiving a gel polish service. This is not regular polish. Okay, again, we're not going in aggressively. We're gonna just lightly prep the natural nail. I have a little bit of acrylic left over. We're gonna remove the shine. We wanna make sure that nail is ready to take the gel polish so we have something that lasts 3 to 4 weeks. And it doesn't have to be a long process. We're just making sure pretty much the shine is removed from the surface of the nail. Next thing we're gonna do is take our swipe and we're gonna cleanse the nail. You can either use a lint-free wipe to cleanse. Personally, I like to use a clean manicure brush. We pump the swipe and we go up and down on the nail. What this does is it pulls all the dust out of those grooves really nicely for you. Next, of course, is our protein bond. We're gonna go ahead and put a coat on all the nails. Now, if you are doing gel polish service and you want to remove with acetone, that's perfectly fine, but what I want you to do is to take the protein bond and only apply it to the very tip of the natural nail. The reason that you want to do this is if you protein bond the whole surface of the nail, it is not going to want to soak off at all.
So if you're filing off though, Tracy, then you can go ahead and put it on the full nail.
Exactly. So I personally electrify my gel polish off. So I go ahead and cover the whole thing, and then I don't have to worry about any chipping, any lifting, nothing. really, when it comes to gel polish, I only coat once and we're good to go. Next thing we're gonna use is our ManiQ Base. We're gonna put a nice thin coat on all of our nails. This is gonna give us a nice little foundation, a little strength to the nail, plus when I go to electric file it off, I only have to go to the base. I don't have to file down all the way to my natural nail. So I like to always make sure that I'm using ManiQ Base. I personally use ManiQ Base even when I'm using Go Time, the one-step polish, even though you don't need a base. Again, I like to electric file off, and this way I only have to electric file to the base. Hit our thumb. Clean up our side. Just gonna make sure nothing moved. We're good. Let's get it in the light for 30 seconds. These two nails, we're gonna go ahead and do a glitter press. So we're gonna leave those alone for right now. I'm gonna get my Bohemian Rose ManiQ out, and I'm gonna get my Go Time Lose Yourself color out, and we're gonna do the 3 nails in the center first. So let's see, actually, let's go ahead and do the ring finger in Lose Yourself. Gonna go ahead and do the thumb and Lose Yourself also. And then we're gonna do the middle finger in Bohemian Rose. This color is so perfect for fall. It's got that nice, like, I always call these tones dirty. Like, it's a dirty lavender to me. It's just got a kind of a, it's not so vibrant. It has a dull tone to it. It's really beautiful. Let's get it in the light for 30 seconds. Let's pull it out of the light. And we're gonna do a second coat on all of them. This Lose Yourself for a second coat. This is just a really nice, we call it a feathery gray, and I think that is like a really good description of it. It's just really light and airy, kind of a perfect light gray nude color. Get our second coat on our thumb. Make sure we're getting all of our corners. Earlier when I said I was using Lose Yourself to replace the cover taupe, I actually was wrong. I'm using the Bohemian Rose instead of cover taupe. I'm just making a color switch. Doesn't look like cover taupe at all. I just thought it would be pretty with the Lose Yourself color. Because I am using the Go Time one step, I'm gonna do a final cure of 1 minute on this coat. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my ManiQ Top. Even though we still need to do our glitter press in these 2 nails, I'm going to top coat all of them. I like to glitter press into top. It actually holds the glitter better than just sticking it into base. Nice thin layer. I'm gonna go ahead and top coat the one-step gel. Even though it doesn't need it, I like to top coat it when I'm top coating other nails, just so the shine is the same on all of them. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna set it in the light for 30 seconds. I'm gonna grab ManiQ Cleanser and And I'm going to remove the sticky layer from these 3 nails. That way when I'm working with the glitter, I don't have to worry about the glitter sticking in them. Let's pull out our mix, our cheap makeup brush that I've already wiped on my pants to clean. Okay, again, we're just gonna go from the jar to the nail. I'm sure you guys already know this part. All the way down, making sure we covered it. Wipe our brush off on our pants again and brush down. Let's go ahead and do our other one. All down. Wipe our brush, brush it down the nail. We're gonna put a top coat on this and we're gonna repeat it for a second time. So one more coat. And don't worry, these are thin coats. It's not gonna make a big bulky nail. It'll be nice and thin. Let's get it in the light for 30 seconds. Okay, second coat. All the way through. Clean it off. Now Dawn encapsulated her glitter. Of course, we're using this over gel polish, so we're gonna get a similar look, but not quite the depth and dimension that she did. Try to make sure that we got everything out of the grooves, all the glitter, and let's do our final top coat. Put a nice amount on it. That's going to give us a little bit of a dimensional look with these glitters. We're ready to do our final cure, 1 minute. Let's do our final cleanse on our glitter presses. A lot of people ask us about capping the tips. If you notice, I don't worry about capping the tips. The only time I sit there and cover the tip of a nail is if I'm doing it over an artificial and I'm worried about the tip being exposed. I also come back and refine my nails after I have the gel polish on. This is when you're really gonna see any flaws, any mistakes, if your nail is crooked. Our gel, you don't have to worry about breaking the seal. There is no breaking the seal. That protein bond's there, it's nice and tight. You can do this all you want. If you need to shorten, shape, whatever you wanna do, you're able to do it at this.
Let's take a sec to think back. Bringing back in the days. Take a sec to think back like this. Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss. Let's take a sec to think back. Bringing back in the days.
The nails are done, and this is the thing I love about nails is that there's so many options. And Tracy took a set of acrylics, she transformed it into a gel polish look so that we can give you a different take on it. The set is unreal. The big question now, Tracy, is how much?
$60.
$60.
$60. Not too bad, huh? It's pretty reasonable.
That's very reasonable because there's such an interesting range. Walk me through, why is it $60 for the set?
So base natural nail gel polish, $50.
Okay, so that's your base for gel polish.
Yep.
Got it.
We did an additional color, so that's an additional $5, so $55. And then they picked a glitter off the wall. I didn't custom mix it, so the $5 there, $60.
Now, that is 2 glitters in that mix. If it was customized, that'd be an extra 5, basically be 5 and 5 for
Right,
$10.
correct. If it's on the wall, it's all 5. If I custom mix here, every glitter that goes in that jar is $5. So some of you may be questioning why I'm charging $60. I start $90 with my full sets. Gel polish service takes me 30 minutes to do. So 2 in an hour, I'm at $120 if I'm doing 2 of these services in an hour.
There you have it. This is gel polish. The thing I love about nails is the wide range and the variety of pricing, looks, everything. $60 is actually very reasonable, and I know that Tracy's nails are for sure gonna go, you're gonna go 3 weeks with these things, correct or incorrect?
Probably not, because Greg will probably remove them tomorrow. But they could.
Regardless, they're beautiful. Nice work, Tracy. Gel polish service, go get it. We will see you next week on How Much.
Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss.